Elon Musk finally opened up about Twitter's acquisition and answered all the questions that fans were asking. He revealed his long-term plans with the social media platform regarding algorithm, management, upcoming changes, and other directions, and these plans are very exciting. And first, Elon Musk has started implementing big changes within Twitter's moderation policy to make sure it can finally turn into the internet's top free speech platform. While there's going to be a lot more free speech, there's going to be significantly fewer bots. In fact, this might just be the end of bots on Twitter, and probably we're finally reaching a stage where we only interact with real people. Of course, not everything is going to plan. Some people have decided to abuse Twitter's new free speech rules and verification system. Thousands of accounts started a giant attack on Musk by posting derogatory content and impersonating famous accounts. However, Musk came up with the perfect response to this attack. Things are definitely getting interesting at the Twitter HQ, so let's explain it. One of the main reasons why Elon Musk felt the need to purchase Twitter was his differences with the way the social media platform used to moderate its content. Twitter was noticeably strict with the kind of content that was allowed on the platform. One of the things that Elon criticized Twitter for was the lengths the website would go through to make sure people weren't offended. This included certain tweets getting removed for harmful content, even though they may have just included an offensive joke or two. Of course, certain Twitter users managed to find their way around the censorship by using abbreviations, but for many users, it was harming the vibe of the website. While Twitter was pretty strict about censoring certain words and tones, it wasn't as strict about verifying people. You could make countless accounts using just one email. Heck, you could just use a fake email and not verify it, and you'd still be allowed to use the platform. This, predictably, led to a lot of bot farms using Twitter for all sorts of different purposes, whether it was spam, pushing agendas, or straight-up propaganda. All of this got noticeably worse over the course of the past few years. It became harder and harder to simply tell jokes on Twitter because you'd be flagged as offensive, and at the same time, it became more and more difficult to tell apart the real accounts from the bot accounts. Twitter's moderation policy was both extreme and not so extreme, and it was the primary reason why Musk wanted to buy the company. He wanted to create a website where free speech was not only protected, but it was also authentic. Elon Musk wouldn't have bought Twitter if it wasn't his favorite website. However, he clearly had much higher hopes for it. For Twitter to truly be a beacon of free speech on the internet, while at the same time, for it to be a place where real humans interact with each other, some sweeping changes would definitely have to be made. As of right now, Elon Musk has confirmed that he did not make any changes to Twitter's content moderation policy. But that's not to say that the changes aren't coming. Musk has announced that Twitter will be forming a content moderation forum that will include a wide range of different viewpoints. This is to ensure that no side in any matter has a larger voice. Whether it's politics, sensitive topics, or anything else, Musk wants to make sure that all sides are heard before any decision is made. There won't just be one viewpoint that'll be followed by this moderation team. The exact details of this moderation forum are obviously unknown right now, since all of the members haven't met and decided where to go next yet. But if you take a look at some of Elon Musk's old tweets, you can get a general idea of what some of the changes are going to be. For starters, offensive jokes won't be against the law anymore. Under the First Amendment, practically every single joke that a person can make, no matter how offensive, is protected. The same will be the case on Twitter. While it may not please everyone, this is the first big step in ensuring that we will have a social media platform where genuine free speech is supported. People will be able to say whatever they want as long as it's legal speech. This will obviously cut down on the workload that Twitter's moderation team has. Instead of trying to enforce an endless list of rules that keeps on growing as the internet grows more sensitive, the team will now only make sure that everything is within the bounds of the law. Musk has always said that only legal speech will be protected. That addresses one of the main criticisms people had regarding his promise of free speech. So fraud and scams are still going to be censored. If it wasn't, Twitter could literally get into legal trouble. Additionally, Musk has slowly revealed some of the new changes he has made to Twitter moderation. This is something that had to be dealt with on an urgent basis, since it was sort of getting out of control. A lot of verified Twitter handles started to change their names to Elon Musk, and after that, they started posting all kinds of crazy tweets while pretending to be Elon. At first, no real action was taken against them, which led to even more verified handles doing almost the exact same thing. Eventually, Musk announced on Twitter that any verified user that's impersonating another individual will be permanently banned from the website. While it's easy to dunk on that, there's a very good reason behind why he did it: Twitter Blue. When Elon Musk took over Twitter, one of the things he immediately noticed was that it was burning through cash. the company was losing up to $4 million a day, or $1.46 billion a year. That's a massive amount of money for any company to burn through, but for Twitter, it was almost a third of its entire yearly revenue. Clearly, the advertising thing wasn't really working out for Twitter, and because of that, Musk had to come up with a new way of earning money for the website. Ultimately, he came up with the idea of Twitter Blue. You know, those blue verified ticks that celebrities, journalists, and pretty much anyone notable for anything have next to their Twitter handles. Well, now everyone can get those. But that comes at a price. It'll cost $8 a month, and you'll only be able to get it if you confirm your identity. This is the same as before, but the only difference is that instead of just celebrities, now everyone can get it. Twitter Blue will also come with a lot of other features. For example, Blue users will be favored by the algorithm, since Musk wants to make sure that bots are never shown on users' timelines. Twitter Blue will only be available to humans. Bots literally can't verify their identity. This brings us to how Twitter Blue ties into Elon Musk's new moderation policy. Basically, since the Blue badge is now available to everyone, Twitter needs to make sure that its users don't misuse that badge by impersonating other people. Of course, parody accounts are still allowed to exist, as long as they're not verified and they explicitly state that they are parody accounts. Also, changing your Twitter handle or your Twitter name will cause you to lose your verification status. That's it for today. Subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell.